The case of Dinosaur Planet is perhaps one of the most renowned instances of a game undergoing a drastic change mid-development. Originally a new IP from Rare for the Nintendo 64, it was retrofitted into what we now know as Star Fox Adventures on GameCube. The story goes that legendary designer Shigeru Miyamoto was reviewing a prototype of Dinosaur Planet when he made the observation that one of its protagonists, Saber, bear a resemblance to Fox McCloud from Star Fox. Shortly thereafter, the order was made and it changed direction to fit inside the Star Fox universe. The original concept was lost, save for what was recovered by determined researchers from sites like Mundo Rare and Rare Minion. So, years on from all of that, a group of fans have banded together to revisit Dinosaur Planet in an animated series. Calling upon recovered materials from the game and plenty of artistic license, this non-profit venture hopes to tell the original tale Rare's developers had in mind.
I think what really interests me about Dinosaur Planet, other than the backstory of the production it had, when I first learned about this, I didn't know much about the story, but then when the Rare Minion page came up and expanded the storyline, I knew that this shouldn't be a missed opportunity. This could have some potential to come back and be retold the way it was supposed to be, and that's when I got the idea to make the fan series. We're trying to be as accurate to Rare's original idea as we can. Of course, we're going to change around some things because the original was a game and this is more of a animated series. Plus the fact that it's a animated series, we have more room for expanding the lore a bit. You're gonna see some new ideas, some new characters, maybe a few new locations.
Reading up on it, I've actually gained love for Dinosaur Planet as a series more than Star Fox.
So will you be looking at any of the old concept art from Rare's artists, using it as a reference for any of this?
No, not as a reference, but I have used it to get a feel of what the art style is. And I try to mimic the vibe, the feel. Well, actually, I use the music from Dinosaur Planet itself to inspire me to work on art for it.
Mundo Rare, that was still active at the time. That's how I learned where Star Fox Adventures was actually a completely different game before it was Star Fox Adventures. I really loved seeing people's takes on the whole story of Dinosaur Planet, what was lost in the transition, from this game to that game.
It's just one of the more interesting mysteries of gaming.
The team already has a number of voice actors lined up for major roles, including Tricky and Saber. One or two of the characters will be treated with a very new approach, but for some, like Crystal, they've employed talent capable of recreating the original performances.
My name is Crystal, and I've come for the princess. I don't understand. What can Scales want with the royal family?
So far we have around 30 people, including voice actors, animators, writers, but we're always looking for more people to help volunteer. We're pretty much halfway done through writing the scripts for Season 1, and our big focus right now, at least, is finding more animators.
I saw a little bit of the teaser, the early version of the teaser that you sent me, and it kind of reminded me a bit of Dragon's Lair. I don't know if that's intentional, but that's sort of what it reminded me of.
Well, don't expect film quality animation or even the kind of animation you'd see on stuff like the original Batman, because we don't have a budget because we don't want to get in trouble with Nintendo. At least at the moment. We tried contacting Nintendo about this, but they never responded, and I heard something about they don't like getting asked permission for stuff like this, so it's going to be 99% traditional animation, and there are going to be some bits that will be computer generated.
Using hand-drawn animation like this, the process is expected to last quite a while. I wish them the best of luck in breathing life back into this intriguing lost game.